Boys, good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us at Team Alice Boxing's Fight at First Sight Face-Off. Thank you for joining us, Jackson Lonie and Sam Carraro. Great to have you here, boys. We're going to get right into it. Jack, I wanted to start with you, mate. You and your opponent have both fought before. Neither of you are new to this. So how do you think that's going to affect your fight? Do you think that it's going to be a more technical affair? Or what do you think is going to happen here? Or do you think it's going to be the fight of the night? I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you're viewing this fight.
How I'm doing this fight? I'm just going to run straight over Sam, to be honest. Like it's going to be a bit of a breeze. I'm just going to I'm a bit of a technical guy, so I'm going to be a bit technical and dance around Sam and just make him look silly, really.
Okay. Can you tell us a bit about your training camp? What you've been working on, what your main focus has been throughout?
Are you going to make me look as silly? Are you going to make me look as silly as you do now, Jack, with your fucking shirt undone, with the veneers and the shit nose ring?
Yeah, mate, 100%.
The only thing you're
definitely
one corner fucking reality TV star, mate. The only thing you're missing is a shark tooth necklace and a fucking pair of aviators, son. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, they're in the pocket.
One thing you're looking sick. You look like a fuck stick, mate. Standard. No, it's good.
If you're going on look, that's all you got.
You can't dance for shit.
Mate, we'll find out. We'll find out, eh? We'll find out.
You hit the pads as well.
Good. I'm glad.
I saw the reject the ring as well. I saw the reject that you fought in the ring as well. It's fucking laughable, son. An old man, overweight.
So you.
Shit confidence run out.
So you, mate. Okay. Old and overweight.
We'll see. Definitely overweight, definitely old, but we'll see.
The boys are getting into it already. Can you tell us a bit about your training camp, Jackson? What have you been working on?
Yeah, mate, look, I've been working on a little bit of everything. Obviously, I only had my first fight recently, so it's all very new to me. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it and can't wait.
Beautiful. We're less than 2 weeks out from the fight, so we're getting to the pointy end of things. What's the mindset like for you at this stage?
I've just got one goal, and that's to take home that W, mate. So that's all I'm looking for.
And sizing up
the steroids go, mate. Every time I see you, you're getting bigger, but your head's getting fucking smaller. What's going on? Talk to me.
Mate, might be the camera. Mate, I'm just taking. It's called a diet, mate. Maybe you should try it.
In that stupid pinhead. I hear that
maybe you should try a diet.
You like getting punched in the face, mate. I hear you like getting punched in the face. Feels good, does it?
It does, mate. But I don't reckon yours will feel like anything. Mate, I highly doubt yours is going to fucking hurt.
Power to weight ratio in this.
Yeah. You've definitely got the weight, mate. You've definitely got the weight.
Off your head.
You've definitely got the weight, buddy.
You didn't pay for those teeth, did you?
The shit head. Look at the shit head on you, mate.
You didn't pay for those teeth, did you? They were for free, surely.
Mate, I can't wait to have. Don't worry about my teeth. Be worried about picking yours up from the ring.
That's all right. I've already.
I hope that's a diet Coke, mate, because you shouldn't be on the sugars.
It's got testosterone in it. You'd know all about that, you fucking goose. How's the OnlyFans going? Is this the camera you make all your shit videos with your bent dick on it?
Yeah, mate. Boys. The one that makes you money.
How's the OnlyFans going? Falling asleep.
At least I've got enough equipment for it.
The big Collingwood supporter.
So you
fucking tried.
You subscribe, do you, mate? Good.
Hey, thought you get the fucking pies behind you, did you? Getting your fucking bent dick pulled off with your fucking missus.
All right, boys. Let's keep it about the boxing. Let's keep it about the boxing. Sammy, you're a big fella, but some might find it hard to believe that in your last fight you were actually the David in the David and Goliath story, because your opponent, Todd Alton, was a giant of a man. Yeah, 6'7" odd, 8-pack having behemoth. He was a big boy.
How'd you think you'd go with him, Jack?
With Alton? Yeah, it'd be better. Yeah. It'd probably be a better fight than you, mate.
Yeah.
Well, Sammy,
I'd be fucking surprised you'd lose.
There probably wasn't a second of that fight that you weren't winning. Does that give you a lot of confidence going to this matchup against someone who isn't as big as him?
I definitely. I'm not taking Jack lightly. He's a big boy as well. He's strong. He's fit. But it definitely does give me some confidence. I mean, looking back at the fight with Todd, the size of him, I probably shouldn't have taken the fight. But, it does definitely give me confidence that I can get in there and handle the pressure, because that's something that numbnuts over here doesn't understand about, getting out there in front of thousands of people and, making it happen. So it is daunting. It's still daunting this time. I've only had one fight, but, he's fought in front of 3 people in a town hall somewhere. He thinks he's fucking humming, so we'll wait and see.
What were your thoughts when you found out Jack was your opponent?
I just sort of sussed him out, and I give them both the same respect. I'm not underestimating him. He, like I said, he's a strong boy. One punch, we're both heavyweights. One punch can end either of us, so you'd be stupid to underestimate either of us. I just think that my punches are going to be coming in a little bit stronger, but we'll wait and see. So yeah, I'm not underestimating him one bit.
Jack, did you see Sam's last fight?
I have, mate. I have, yeah.
And what did you make of the fight itself, the matchup, his opponent, and Sam himself?
I think Alton pulled himself out of that fight, to be honest, mate. He let Sam get in too close and wasn't able to, extend his punches.
You've never been in a fight, mate. You don't even know what a fucking fight is.
Okay, Sam. You keep going, buddy.
What fight have you been in? What, a couple of sparring partners, a couple of dummies that the fucking your shit gym set up for you?
At least I did a fight, mate. Don't worry. You'll find out soon.
Yeah, it was adorable.
Jack, what advantages do you think you take into this fight over Sam?
Oh, I've got the reach, mate. I've got the fitness. Sam, he did 3 1-minute rounds and he gassed out in the fucking first round, so he's going to be in trouble. I hope he's been doing some fitness. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. And how do you think you end this fight? What is your goal for the fight? Are you trying to end it early? Do you want to outwork him, finish it late? What are you trying to do?
Look, I'm gonna have a bit of fun with him the first 2 rounds, and then I'm gonna put him on his ass at the end.
What do you have to say about that, Sammy?
We'll wait and see, mate. We'll wait and see. Hang on a sec. Sorry about that.
Sammy's getting a call.
Oh, saved by the bell.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was said again?
He said saved by the bell.
Yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. He probably doesn't understand how hard it is out there. Yeah, I was gassed. I was gassed in every round. By the end of every bell, Jack, I was gassed. So I trained pretty hard, but you'll wait and see on the night, mate. I was gassed 100%. I'll probably be gassed in these rounds. I probably will be, but I guarantee you, mate, you will be too. And I like my chances
no doubt.
There.
What do you
I like my chances.
Sorry, Sammy.
We'll see how much you like getting punched in the face, mate. We'll see.
After the Todd Alton fight, Sam, what did you want to work on most, and what was your main goal for your training camp?
Oh, my main goal for this training camp has just been fitness again. As Jack brought to my attention just before, and as I knew, like I trained bloody hard for the last one and still gassed out. So mine's basically been fit, and obviously you want to learn how to use your hands in your guard and all that sort of stuff. But we're just basic boxers, mate. We're just We're both shit fighters. One's just going to be shitter than the other one on the night. So we'll wait and see.
What do you think of that assessment, Jack?
Look, to be honest, it's probably the truest thing he's said so far. Like we are very amateur boxers, and it's going to come down to who can do the basics the best.
And how do you control your nerves on the night and allow yourself to do that? What's your approach for just keeping all the nerves under control and keeping on top of the pressure?
Mate, I live for this kind of stuff. Like that's my bread and butter. I love the nerves. It's all good. You just got to take it in, have a breath, and roll with it.
Beautiful. And Sammy, how do you see yourself finishing this fight, mate?
Say that again, sorry?
How do you see yourself finishing this fight? How do you see the fight going?
Oh, look, who knows? Who knows how it's going to go? I'm not going to make any big statements, but I think it's going to... I think I'll get on top of him pretty early, but we'll wait and see as well. Like, my biggest fear is gassing out. I'm trying my best to not have that happen, but we'll wait and see, mate. Anything can happen on the night. So I think I'll take home the win. So does Jack. We'll just wait and see. We'll wait and see.
And if you've got some big supporter bases coming out, question for both of you is, have you got a lot of people coming out to support you on the night?
You want to go first there, Sammy?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I've got a couple there. You know, I'll have a few people there. I didn't have many there last time, but, you know, once you're in the ring, mate, your adrenaline's high and you don't really give a fuck. So we'll wait and see. There should be a few there. Jack's fresh off maths, so you might have a few more. I don't know. I'm not really worried about that.
And what about you, Jack?
Yeah, look, I've got a few friends and family coming down to have a watch, which will be great. Be good to see. Be good to, you know, show them what I've been training on, what I've been working on for the last 4 to 5 months.
You are going to be fighting in front of thousands of people at the Melbourne Pavilion. I'm not sure where you had your last fight, or if it had that kind of crowd, but it's a massive event. The roof raises off, the crowd goes mental. If it's anything like all the other Pretender to Contender fight nights before it, which I'm sure it will be, it's a sold out show. How do you think that's going to affect you? Hearing that roar of the crowd, it's deafening, the bright lights. How do you think that's going to affect you on the night?
Oh, mate, I'm going to live through it. I love that stuff. That's great. That's going to pump me up. Yeah, excited for it.
You're going to gas out and fall apart like everyone else does.
The last fight we did was for the 5. It was only in front of probably 500, so obviously not the same stage that this one's going to be. But don't get me wrong, I will gas out, Sam, but I'm just not going to gas out as hard as you, mate.
We'll see.
So you boys seem to think it's going to be a war of fitness. Does that mean that, Sammy, you're going to try and end it earlier?
Oh, I'm not going to go in Russia, mate. I'm not going to make a big statement. I'm not going to embarrass myself. But it's just going to be, you know, obviously the best fighter win on the night, mate. You know, just got to be careful. Gassing out is a thing. We're both heavyweights. We're not boxers. We all know that fitness, running and cycling and all that compared to boxing fitness is just a totally different thing. And as Jack agreed to before, we're both not boxers. So it'll be interesting. They don't sound like long rounds, but they're fucking, for us, they're long rounds. So we'll wait and see. But, yeah, may the best fighter win.
Well said. Anything you wanted to add to that, Jack?
No, look, I agree with what Sam said there. So, yeah, the best fighter on the night will definitely take that home.
Well, all the best, boys. We wish you both luck on October 15th at the Melbourne Pavilion at Sam Carraro versus Jack Lonie. Congratulations, boys, on getting the fight all matched and made up. Look forward to seeing you blue on the night.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much for joining us, guys.
Bye.